chat to say hi to YouTube. Merry Christmas. Chat to say Merry Christmas to all the YouTube homies. Let's watch more Santa's review. Kid's weird requests. Kid asked for a go to the sniper rifle. Don't. Why are you asking for these two things together? Do not give this kid either an animal or a gun. None of these things. I don't think it's safe.
Had to dress up as Santa for a few hours at my store. There was a little blonde girl, no older than 6, who came up to get her picture taken. Afterwards, I asked her what she wanted, and she looked right at me with her tiny little blue eyes and replied with, in the most adorable little voice, a single word. Zombie.
I would love a zombie for Christmas. Just for me. My own little zombie.
I work as a Santa for an amusement park. Last weekend, I had a child write one specific thing on his wish list. Lasagna. A little boy asked me,
Based. I want some lasagna too.
if he could get Cristiano Ronaldo for Christmas, the real one. My friend was a mall Santa, and one day he was sick, so he had me fill in. Honestly, there were a lot of kids asking for weird things, but this one kid looked me in the eye and asked for a bushel of dead squirrels. He was...
Psychopath alert? What do you wanna do with that? Oh no, man. Oh no. Time to take our kid to therapy.
probably 6 years old. Don't even know how he knew the word bushel. A 3 litre
I don't even know what that means.
bucket of mayonnaise and a flamethrower to exterminate all miracle. This kid was weird. Once a young girl, probably 4 or so, desperately wanted a thumb on her knee. That was all she wanted.
Damn.
I had no idea how to respond. Mall Santa for 8 years now. 7-year-old boy once asked if I could help arrange for his little brother to get run over by the sleigh somehow on Christmas Eve.
Bruh, I swear, a lot of these... You have to put these kids on watch. He's gonna fucking kill his brother.
I asked why, and he said his little brother was possessed with a demon that would do evil things to him. When I asked what he did, the kid said that his little brother hid his toothpaste. I'm not...
Here I was thinking, is this just a deeply traumatized kid? Like, is his little brother beating him up or something like that? No, he hid his toothpaste. The demons told him to hide the toothpaste. You don't understand.
Not a mall Santa. I'm the thing that the kid asked for. My sister asked for a sibling. 9 months later, she got a gift.
Damn, easy.
Me. What did Santa do? I overheard Mammy saying to son just outside Santa's grotto, you can't ask for a time machine. No, they're too big for the elves to build. After waiting 2 hours in line, my daughter asked Santa for a hot dog. I took my kids to some Christmas Wonderland thing last year, and they had to write a wish on a star and hang it on a giant Christmas tree. I took a look at some of them, and some kid had written, I wish to break my arm.
Why? Just why?
I play Santa every year, and they've kindly shared the process from step 1 to step 2. Yes, I realise this is a bit like how to draw an owl. Step 1, draw some circles. Step 2, draw the rest of the fucking owl. Some kids can be incredibly specific. What would you like this year? I want a sand timer with 3 dark oaken supports, broccoli and a dinosaur, a chicken nugget machine.
Chicken nugget machine. Amazing, love it.
Single clown shoe, 4 Rolls Royces, each one to drive in a different direction. A magic wand. Oh, that'll be a cool toy. No, one that can actually do magic.
Aw.
I was asked to be Santa last year. A shy little boy who reluctantly talked to me said he wanted Alaska. When I asked what he meant, he told me that he wanted to be the king of Alaska.
Oh, okay. An Alaska enjoyer.
Not a mall Santa, but I did it at a local youth centre a few years back. One kid handed me a note/drawing with the 3 things he wanted. 1, to get good at fighting. 2, to be able to turn invisible. 3, to see my parents again. Hold on, who's this kid? Batman? Not a mall Santa, but a mom. This year my child asked Santa for a white thing, a wind-up doll of a kid in his class, a statue of flowers, and an eye. I think your child is Salvador Dali. My mum says I asked for half a cow after seeing the Damien Hirst exhibition, and the guy was like, What? I once asked for a room full of grated cheese.
The cheese enjoyer.
I was Santa Claus for Halloween one year and a kid came up to me asking for caterpillars. Heard a 3-year-old ask for infinite wasabi. I have a
3-year-old and already a wasabi enjoyer? Damn.
Santa for a house, a robot that looks exactly like me and can turn into a snowflake and fly wherever I want it to, and it can also fit in my pocket. As many hamsters as you can get. Not a Santa, but I've been a Mrs. Claus for the last few years. 5-year-old girl told me she wanted one of those loud horns. She made a gesture like she was using those canned air horns, and she made a little horn sound. She said she
That was so good.
wants to use it to wake up her baby brother when he naps in the daytime, so he knows what it's like.
Completely fair.
Reindeer eggs so he could start his own franchise. An elf to keep as a slave. I worked as an elf when I was 15. One kid asked for a new liver. Oh, that's sad. I hope they've recovered now. Oh, and apparently he was healthy. He just wanted one to play with and stuff.
What? Wait, what? Wait.
To Santa but an elf, a child asked for a dolphin. Specifically, a not autistic dolphin. I was one of Santa's helpers one year and had to ask every kid what they wanted. One little 5-year-old girl was all shy, so her dad pipes up. Go on, tell him what you want. And she peeks her head around him and says, a bed. When I was in high school, my classmate worked as one of the elves that are Santa's helpers. He told me someone once wished for bubble foam. It was a clear, transparent thing that you pop. Do you mean bubble wrap? Is that what it's called? Well, yes. It's actually bubble wrap, I believe, so I just can't spell at the moment. Yeah, bubble wrap is the name I use when I drop my puffy beats. At my daughter's preschool, there was a Santa. Kids were asking for the usual things, like toys, unicorns. One little girl goes up. You can tell she's thinking really hard. She asked for 2 rolls of tape. When I was little, I asked Santa for a plastic bag. Took our kid to see Santa. She asked for a washing machine, a tube of chapstick, light bulbs, a 3-in-1 Dyson bladeless fan.
Damn, a beast.
My niece asked for an onion and then cackled maniacally. Daughter is 4 and asked Santa this year for a cup, a plate and a straw, faced with tears of joy emoji. I was listening to the Santa letters on the radio and one child asked for scented hand sanitizer. I answered the letters that kids would write to Santa once, and a kid asked for a remote control buffalo. I don't blame him for wanting one. I'd play with that shit. Yeah. My son's writing a thank you letter to Santa. Santa, I hope you're well, and also thank you for the presents this Christmas. And I said he should use this opportunity to ask him a question. I meant like, oh, how do you know who's naughty or nice? But he's hit him with, what's 6,781 plus 2,032? My 6-year-old nails his letter to Santa. Have you been naughty or nice? I've been medium this year. My little sister wrote a demand on her letter to Santa Claus. I hand-drawn heart emoji you, hand-drawn heart emoji. Subscribe to Dream.
Bruh. Oh my god, bruh. Subscribe to Milky for Christmas.
Dear Santa, you better bring my pony this year.
You better bring my pony this year. This is a fucking threat, bro.
Or there will be consequences. Is it just me, or does that pony look like Homer Simpson? Dear Santa, Santa, if you bring presents with batteries, bring batteries, yeah? Dear.
That is so funny. You know that the past Christmas, that kid really wanted to play with their toy, but they didn't have batteries. I can see the whole thing, man.
Santa, how are you? Oh, I'm good, yeah. Here's what I want for Christmas. http://amazon.com/
Bruh! I actually bought Amazon link. Oh my god, bruh, I swear, these kids need to stop using the internet.
dp/product/booth32 of 60/ref equals s9_hoops_6 1_gt1_iro3 puff_rid_more equals at the budkick exodo and puff_rid_ is equals centimon3 and puff_rid_ equals 1 42 for 1 3 7 bumble quanum and puff_rid_ equals 101 and puff_rid_ per equals 1,328,901,542 and puff_rid_ equals 16,579. Dear Santa, I want.
I thought he was gonna look it up what that was. Anyone wants to look it? I'm not typing that whole shit. Anyone wants to see what that thing was, feel free to do it and then tell us.
Pizza. Dear Santa, what I want for Christmas, stuffed chicken. Riley, size a bit loud.
Fair.
Riley. This is my nephew Christmas list. Duck hat, duck football, duck jersey, duck shoes, duck shirt, duck pens, right? I'm hoping
Do you think it was pens, chat? This kid likes duck a little too much.
Hoping he means pens. Santa. I would like a pair of tits.
What? Oh, like the birds, right? Like the birds?
The iron's ripped. It took me a while. I think it's tight.
Oh, tight. Oh, okay.
Not me, but my best friend's father is a plump older man who puts on the red suit each year. He had a little girl that said she wanted mummy's boogers and no explanation was given. My sister asked Santa if she could have a horse's head and an ice cream cone. She explained that she was going to paint the ice cream cone the colour of the horse, stick it on, mount the horse's head to the wall and tell her friends she killed a unicorn.
If it works, it works. You know, I respect the effort.
She doesn't remember. Our son asked for 3 dead fish.
To eat, hopefully?
Been learning about the pilgrims who came to America. They'd put fish carcasses in the ground to act as a fertilizer for growing corn. Thought you'd like to grow some corn too.
Oh, that is nice. You know, knowing the context, that's really sweet. He just wants to grow his own corn. That is so nice. It's such a weird wish to make, though, if you don't know the context.
My nephew asked Santa for meat. A human skull. A coffin. Not sure why. I got no more information, and maybe I misheard, but I'm 95% certain that approx 5-year-old said simply, a coffin. I was 6 or 7, asked more Santa.
Oh no, it's the number, chat. Those videos from last year. I hate it, man.
I've always stuffed a possum, as in a stuffed animal / plush opossum. He asked me, oh, look, a dead one, stuffed. And that's right about when I learned what taxidermy was. I asked Santa for Sim City. He laughed and told me, oh, Sin City isn't for children. My nephew couldn't pronounce piglet correctly. It always came out as pig piss. So my nephew asked Santa for a pig piss costume. He didn't know what my nephew was trying to say and eventually just said, oh, I'll get you pig piss. At roughly 5 years old, my little cousin asked for a bike with no seat. She meant a scooter. My 4-year-old daughter said rather loudly, I want a man. She was referring to a Minecraft Steve figurine.
That's a little too vague, you know, that could be anything. Just a man. Yeah, the Steve. He is a man, I guess.
But they didn't know. My brother asked for Minecraft, only the Santa misheard him. He thought he said Hitler's autobiography, Mein Kampf.
What?
It's a hard life being Santa. I'm not a mall Santa, but my cousin is, and he's...
What is that Reddit username? I am sorry. I got too distracted by that.
Said that a kid asked for 1,000 things of hot sauce, then said he was going to put it in Santa's cookies. When I was a kid, I asked Santa for his soul. My buddy worked as a mall Santa and quit after 1 day. He enjoyed 2 kids punching him in the balls, 1 baby vomiting on his chest, and 1 kid pissing his pants while sitting in his lap. A kid came up to me and said, you want to join the Pen 15 club? And probably wrote penis on my arm. And then there's all the wishes for weapons. Had this cute little kid come in one year and ask for a sword. I said something like, oh, well, it'll need to be a pretend one. And this kid said, hey, nah, proper fucking sharp one, man. I was like 7, I hopped up on Santa's lap and asked for a RPG or grenade launcher. I remember asking Santa for a nuclear warhead, asked for a goat and a sniper rifle, asked for a 3-pound spiked ball and chain flail. Sometimes, though, wishes do come true. My kid asked Santa for Thor's hammer. Christmas morning, he opens up Thor's hammer, so happy. First thing he did was chuck it across the living room and into the kitchen. Dishes smashed, glass all over the floor.
Oh my god, bro. Oof.
Kid was fucking pissed. It didn't come back to him.
Oh, bro. Oh my god.
The look on his face. And other times when wishes don't come true. My brother asked Santa for a Barbie doll and some bottle rockets to shoot her to the moon. My mother was mortified. Leave it up to jolly old Father Rose to sort it out for you.
No, Barbie! No!
Yeah, I did think these fireworks which were branded as like Sky Destroyers or something would have a bit more bang, but hey, you never know, perhaps there was some kid beginning to worry Santa wasn't real, and then they suddenly saw a spritz of stars, and the very toy they'd been asking for just fell from the heavens.
True.
Or perhaps a molten blob of plastic smashed someone's window. Regardless, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yippee! Merry Christmas!